Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Life in Southern California. My name is Stephanie. If you guys are new to the channel, I post weekly on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos. I post videos here all about our beautiful market in Southern California. And if you're not new, then welcome back. All right guys, so today we are in the community of Avalino here in the city of Wildomar. And it's funny because literally the next street over is Murrieta, but then one street to the left is Wildomar. So this is where we are at today. I'm gonna show you these two gorgeous models that we're gonna be taking a look at today. And so here at Avalino, you're gonna have a total of 8 different floor plans to choose from. That is a whole lot of floor plans. You're starting from 1,898 square feet all the way to 3,015 square feet. So that's a ton of home. They're gonna have a variety for you from 2-car garages to 3-car garages. And I drove around and I saw that some areas have a space for you to put in multiple vehicles. There is an HOA here, and the HOA is at $190 a month. At build out, it will drop down to $160 a month. And we just got over a few days of gloom and doom, and now it's sunny. We're back in the 90s again, and now we're starting to feel the wrath of the heat. So excuse me if it's overexposed on the video. I'm gonna do my best to make sure it's not. But anyways, the earnest money here is going to be $7,500. So if in case you like one of these lots, you want to reserve one, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text. I'm going to leave a QR code here. I'm going to try something different because we've been getting a ton of calls and sometimes it's hard to make sure to talk to all of you guys. So I'm going to leave a QR code here. You guys can fill out the form and I'll reach out within 24 hours. Or if you guys want to also call the phone number, then I'll leave it down below, whichever one you prefer. All right, with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're gonna begin from this beauty right here. 3015. So this is going to be our biggest model available, 3,015 square feet. This one is going to have a 5-bedroom plus a den plus a loft, 3 bathrooms, and a 3-car garage. This one is currently sold out, so make sure you reach out so I can update you on the latest availability on this massive home right here. Okay, and let's go ahead and get started. Wow. So here's the den. Gorgeous, gorgeous space. Okay, let's keep going. We have stairs to the right, and we've got a set of 1 bedroom and 1 bath here, along with a closet. So again, this is perfect for anybody who can't go up the stairs. Anybody who prefers to be downstairs, this is awesome. Full bathroom here. Oh my gosh, and it's so nice and cool in here. Oh my gosh, it's starting to get hot. And if you guys are not familiar with the weather here in SoCal, I mean really inland, right? So we're talking about Menifee, Temecula, Murrieta, Lake Elsinore, Corona, those kinds of areas. It gets quite hot during the summer. June, July, August, you're talking about like 90 and above, and sometimes we get heat waves as well. So oftentimes we get clients that are relocating from colder states and they're like, we just want the sun, like bring it on. And I love that. I love that you embrace it. Okay, this is a great room. I love this. I love this because it really feels like there's a designated area for the kitchen. I mean, nowadays, everything is just like blended together. It's just one big great room. but this is nice. It feels like this is designated for the kitchen. And like I've mentioned to you guys before with DR Horton, the really nice thing is that they offer packages. So they don't even have a design center. So you don't have to like rack your brain on like, where am I gonna put these upgrades? I want this type of cabinets. I want this type of flooring. I want the house to look this way. And before you know it, you're like $50,000, $60,000 in worth of upgrades. So this is nice because they give you a great starting point. And an oversized pantry, which is really nice. So they utilize the space underneath the stairs to make it a pantry, which I love. Let's keep going. Gorgeous loft. Now we got 2 ways to go, either to the right or to the left for the primary. So let's make a right first. Okay, straight ahead we have 1 bedroom with a walk-in closet. We make another left and we have this massive laundry room. Now this is what I'm talking about. There's plenty of space to room. And washer and dryer. These are not included, but you can absolutely add this into a package along with your refrigerator if you so desired. There are communities that include all of the appliances. So if you guys have any more questions about that, make sure that you click on the QR code, reach out, and I will get you all the information you need. Okay, off to the left, we have another bedroom. The standard closet. Last bedroom, aside from the primary. And you have a nook, a study nook there. And here, primarily in this location, you are literally minutes away from grocery shopping if you need it. There's a Ralph's down the street with a gas station that's under construction right now, a Starbucks, Carl's Jr., just in case you need to get something really quickly. But if not, you can keep driving about 7 minutes west and you will end up in Clinton Keith, where there's a ton of shopping, grocery stores, retail stores, coffee, boba, pizza spots, whatever you need, you got it there. Okay, this is a primary bath. I want you to see, just want you to see how much room there is in there. Let's make our way to the closet. There's a nice sized closet here. Oh, wow, it keeps going. Oh my gosh. Guys. Wow, 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 wow. I really thought you only had that one closet and I was like, okay, this is decent. But this, insane. Insane. Truly his and hers. All right. And the toilet, of course, the solitary room. Let's keep going. And if you guys like these videos, I would highly appreciate if you guys can give it a big fat like and a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about this home so far, because that really helps me out with the videos and it also keeps me motivated to keep going. So I would seriously appreciate that. Okay, let's go outside. Oh, Like always, it's locked. It's okay, we can see it from here. Very nice. Okay, we have some side yard. I can see it from here, but I don't know if the camera can grab it. You have a little bit of slope since you are on a slight hill. And garage would be this way. Okie dokie, this would be a smart home, so it will include the smart integration as well. Solar is included in your price as well too. Let's go to the next home. And I know this one is actually priced significantly more than other DR Horton communities I've shown you guys. But again, it's the community and it's the location. And with real estate, you guys know that it's location, location, location. So here you are nestled in between Murrieta. Like I mentioned, you're literally one street over to the right. Yes, you are in Murrieta. Okay, so this is model 2929. Now they have two different versions of this. This is the one with the 2-car garage, so it would look like this. And they have the X version, meaning that you have an additional car space. So that would be a 3-car garage. This one is also temporarily sold out. The one with the 3-car garage is starting out at $824,990. So this one's gonna be slightly less than that. Off to the left, we're gonna have our entrance to the Multigen suite. But let's go ahead and take a look at this one. Oh, wow. Okay. What a beautiful design they put here. I'm a really big fan of the wood slats. I dove right into that trend. Okay, let's make a left here. Let's see what we got. So we got storage. I'm just so surprised how like the great room is like bam in your face, you know? I am very curious to hear your guys' thoughts on how you just walk in and it's like, bam, great room right away. And then off to the right, stairs. So let's start off here. And I want you guys to keep in mind that when you're watching these videos, painted walls, curtains, all of that is beautiful. It's beautifully staged and walls are painted, and this is not how it's gonna come when you receive keys in hand. The walls would be white, but DR Horton, like I mentioned, they do a really great job with making sure that like you get the most bang for your buck. So as far as the kitchen, this is a pretty standard kitchen of what they can offer. So this will be how you see it here. Dishwasher, that will be included. Stainless steel sink, you can upgrade that. Quartz countertops, and gas range, which I really love to see a gas range. Microwave as well would be included. Okay. And an island, which is super, super spacious. I mean, they use it as additional seating, so I really like that. Did we look at the pantry? I don't remember. I believe we did. Okay. So here they utilize the space as a little office or a study area. Okay. Off to the left, we have our first full bath. Okay. Then we have our first bedroom here. The standard closet. Let's keep going. So that would be the car garage. And you have storage underneath the stairs here. Let's go up. And so here you're going to have a Lake Elsinore School District. I just wanted to mention that. A Lake Elsinore School District Murrieta zip code, and your address will be for Wildomar, of course. Gorgeous loft. Another massive laundry room. I love to see that. Okay, let's go straight this way. To the right, we have another full bath. This is really nice because it almost feels like they're in sets. This bathroom is for this bedroom. The previous bedroom that we've seen had its own bath. Off to the right, we have our primary suite. I love the colors they used here. Okay. Bathroom. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, it's so hot today, I feel like I'm dying. Okay, the closet. Oh, this one is not as big as the other one. The other one really shook me, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So this is just from end to end. Okie dokie. Let's keep going. Wow, this is so cute the way they staged this. So, I mean, this is quite a big room in order to be able to do that. Standard closet, and you're able to get a view of the side yard. Well, actually, yes, it is a side yard, but this would be like a patio for the multi-gen suite. So we still gotta go check that out. Oh, and you're able to see the entrance to the community. Now let's go downstairs. Awesome, multi-gen. So now that you can see this door here, I'm just gonna take you in through the outside so you can take a look at it from that point of view instead. I feel like it would be a little bit more fun. Multi-gen. Very nice. Okay, so this would be a living room area. And if I remember correctly, I believe these are about like 400 square feet in size. So ideally for like a couple. Yeah, I mean, possibilities are endless, to be honest. Kitchenette. Now, one thing that I have always noticed is that they don't include a stove, or I don't believe there's a gas line either. I'm definitely gonna ask if there can be a gas line that can be installed. And a full bathroom. I definitely appreciate how big this bathroom is. It's a standard bathroom. Storage space. Especially if you're living in a 400 square foot space, you are gonna take all the storage you can get. So we definitely appreciate this. Stackable washer and dryer. It's very nice. And a bedroom. Standard closets. And oh, cannot open that, but we were able to see from the upstairs what that looked like. And this would conclude our tour here at Avalino in Wildomar. I appreciate you and thank you so much for joining me on this tour. And if you guys are interested in any of these homes, like always, here's a QR code or my phone number is down below. So let's recap a little bit. They're gonna have 8 different floor plans to choose from. That is a lot of floor plans. They start anywhere from 1,898 square feet. Then they have the other option with a 3-car garage. So basically each floor plan is gonna have an option for you to have a 3-car garage. So that is really, really nice. Taxes here is gonna be about 1.8 to 1.9%. If you're not familiar with new construction here in Southern California, it's usually average about 1.8 to 2%. I've seen it as high as like 2.3%. I haven't seen it very much, but I have seen it. The lowest that you can get here in Riverside County is about 1.1% depending on the type of community and the age of the home. So in essence, as you can see, for resale home, you do have a lower tax bracket than new construction. So I do want to make sure that I let you guys know that because it's good information to have. Now, like I had mentioned to you, the HOA is $190 and it'll drop at $169 at build out. And like I mentioned, there isn't any official amenities, but there are a ton of community parks nearby that you can enjoy. But as far as for this community, unfortunately, there isn't an amenity just for this one. Now for schools, I did mention that this community is going to be served by the Lake Elsinore Unified School District. So elementary, we have Donald Graham Elementary School. Middle school is David Brown Middle School, and high school, Elsinore High School. And free solar, of course, that I had mentioned. So overall, I really like the community. There's a ton of different floor plans to choose from here. So if you're looking to live in a great city with a ton of options, and if you want to be close by proximity to major shops and retailer stores and things like that, this is a really good one to check out. So this is where I'm going to leave you guys. Thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you for all the beautiful comments that you guys leave on my videos. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you here next Wednesday at 6 p.m. All right, guys. And with that said, God bless. Bye.